What is up, guys? Welcome to another webinar here at ATA. This is Mr. Forex. Today we're going to talk about a few pairs that we've been looking over since the start of the week, since Sunday. We were pretty much just keeping an eye on these pairs and just staying on top, looking over them and being patient. I think after the Brexit, we keep talking about this, but after the Brexit, the moves have slowed down, but nevertheless, we're still going to have some trading opportunities. We're still going to have some trading options, and it's all about patience, and it's all about making sure you're there at the right time. I do want to touch base something about a lot of people might not know this, and a lot of people might just be staring at their screen 24/7. But in Forex, I've noticed that there's cycles. What I mean by that is that I remember like 6-7 months ago, around the Asian sessions, a lot of the Jap pairs moved fairly aggressive. They would start their first move to complete in London and then reverse in New York. Now it seems like we are starting the move like either early London or late London, and then we're continuing New York, and then we reversed in late New York. But so that's a little cycle. That's just a little quick note, just to keep about, to think about, just so you're not staring at the screen, during Asian for 6-8 hours, hoping for a trade that's going to happen. Because let me tell you, it's not going to happen. So during Asian, it gives you a good time just to study, look over your charts, mark up your charts, clear up your charts, write a few notes, a few targets, and all that. So I'm going to hop into dollar yen. It is one of my favorite pairs, other than the pound yen. So I'm gonna open a new. That's what I did last time. I'm gonna open a new chart just to keep it fresh, keep it clean, so everybody looks at it. And I'm gonna start just by telling you, we are looking. Of course, I've been saying this for a few months now. It's very bearish, just because of the big and dangerous strength of the yen. Right now, I am still looking for shorting opportunities, but I'm going to try to take advantage of some of the buying opportunities that we do have with this pair. So as you see on the daily, we are like on a descending channel, if you may say so. And right now, like if I put out my pivots, right now, I said this a few weeks ago, like right now we are in a danger zone where we're pretty much ranging from this, after this big head and shoulders form, we are ranging this price point. We are ranging between, let's say, for example, the 102, let me see the exact price point. Yeah, between 102.50 and the 99 area. That's the low of the Brexit. Yeah, the 99 area price point and whatnot. And like right now, it's very important as far as looking for trading opportunities. It's very, very important and crucial to be very patient with these price points. Now, if you want to trade intraday trading, looking for session moves, start out in the daily, because that gives you an idea of where the major price points are. So right now you see that we do have a big range, but here's the thing: if you go down on the H4, as everything's zoomed in, we do have a very, very critical price point. And this price point, or this trend line, if I may say so, it's right here. So that gives you another target per se, in case this doesn't break. We're gonna see a nice little rally, at least here. Okay. Because after this holds, and it's been holding, as you saw, we went up, and then this came down. But if this does not break right here, I do think we're gonna rally up and aim to break this, and I think we will break this and keep ascending. And again, this is gonna be a very difficult price to break. But as you see, this right here, it's gonna be so hard because we have one hit, two, three, four, five, six, seven, seven, eight, 4-hour candles that have just not been able to break. And right now, as you see, we have formed a big W. So what happens? We are right now in a W formation. So indeed, it's very possible that we do shoot up. Now we can come retest here, this area, and then we definitely could keep rising. And then our targets would be here, here, here. I do believe that these strong trend lines right here and here are crucial. So just keep an eye on those price points: the 103.50, the 102, and the 101.50 is crucial as well. Those are some critical prices that I've just noticed just in the past months that are crucial. And as you see, these prices go back. You see 1, 2, 3, 4 here rejected on all this little thing that happened right here. That's around the 101, 102 area. Those price points are crucial. So that's just a little put in perspective of what's going on right now. And also, guys, the U.S. dollar is trying to gain momentum with the Feds and all that. But I think right now the focus is the yen, because I think there's going to be an intervention from the Bank of Japan. It's just for their investors, this is not good. It's not good for them to have strong yen like they have it. And I do think we're going to have an intervention. We might hear something this weekend, guys. So that's definitely something to stay on top of. But for now, this is our structure for now, guys. This is what we keep an eye on right now. And, definitely it's just something like to keep an eye on and plan your trades, I'm not saying just because I said it's a W is going to shoot up. Does not say go buy it now. It definitely means wait for your close. Wait for your daily close. If we do close above here, we are going to rise. That's just the market structure itself. That's all there is. That's all it is. That's all it is. I'll give you an example. Yesterday, here was the structure, and we rose nicely, came up to the 150 area, and we came back. It's gonna happen again, and I think this area might be where it retraces a bit, and I think we're gonna come higher. That is, of course, if this holds. If this doesn't hold, we're just gonna fall off. And of course, if we break that major daily pivot point here, that's dangerous. We could flop 100, 150 pips from there. Then I believe so. 100% sure Bank of Japan will intervene. Like, there's no way they're going to let the yen get that strong. Definitely not good for their trade balance, importing, exporting, and all that. Not good for investors. Not good. Let me touch base right now on the pound yen. The pound yen, although a lot of people might think it's a difficult pair to trade, I find it fairly simple. I'm gonna open another chart just so everybody sees it a little bit clearer. Let's see. Okay. I'm trying to make up a pair. Yeah, guys, like I said right here, earlier today we had a humongous rise. Like it was pretty much textbook, to be honest. It was all about patience. It was all about patience, and just making sure you were there, to be honest. And right now, we do have, see the pound yen makes the most impressive little W's. The structure is always perfect. W here, W here, and the thing about this, guys, is that we keep making higher highs here. So this is the thing. Like, if ideally, I would love this to come here to this pivot. That would be the ideal structure. Okay. From here would be our next stopping point. That's our next stopping point. And this is pretty much, it's a wave. It's a wave. When you make higher highs like that, you're essentially making little waves. That's what you're doing, to continue the structure, anyways. So that's pretty much a clean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you have a continuation wave. That does not get any cleaner than that. And that comes also from a nice drop, guys, as we saw. Just this beast of a pair just continue to fall. And then we finally broke out. So that's definitely the position to look at. I mean, we can even just put a line here. This doesn't affect by the trend line. So as you saw here, guys, we broke out. We broke out a very important trend line, like right here. So as you see here, we're breaking out. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult to come back. So right now, this is a pair to watch. And it's going to be patience. It's all patience. Right now, there's not a buy, there's not a sell. It's in the middle of nowhere. So ideally, we wanted to hit our target, which would be here. Okay, from this target, that would complete the structure. That would complete the lower high, and that would complete a possibility of another higher high. Okay, so as you see here, that's the wave. It's a 5, 6 wave count, and that's what we're searching for. We had a break of structure, we had a break of a channel, a very, very important channel. We would have continued like here, and then we would have continued lower, and we have no buys at all. We just have sells. Every rally sell, every rally sell. But now that's the thing about this pair. You have to continue the rally, okay? You have to wait until this comes down, and then from here, it will form a W. So this pair, let me give you an example of what's going to happen. Well, what I would love ideally for market structure would come here, boom, hit here, touch here, rise, come back, and then its continuation will come after that. Okay, now a lot of people don't know how to trade this pair. This pair could move in like one, that could be 60. That could be 60. And then down could be another 70 pips, and then up could be 90 pips. And then after that, it could fall another 60 pips. It's all about patience. It's all about, this would be your benchmark, if you want to say it. You want to say it that way. The 130.75, the 130.80 threshold, that would be the price you're waiting for it to come down to, and then we would have a trading possibility. Right now, there's nothing here. There's nothing to trade for this pair. It's all about waiting for the time to take advantage of a trading opportunity. But for now, guys, that's what we are observing. That's what we've been observing, for months, really. I've been, looking at this pair for months, for over 14 months, and this pair moves like this. Moves in waves. The market structure sets up perfectly. The W set up perfectly. As long as it sets up on the key level, it's go time. You know what I'm saying? It does respect market structure. That's why I would love for it to come down one more time to this. Otherwise, I don't have a trading opportunity. I don't have a trading opportunity. If this pivot holds, of course we're gonna rise. We're gonna rise into our major pivot. Another 50, 60 pips. it doesn't break here, then it possibly could come down again. Right now we're having a bunch of indecision, but I just don't see a trading opportunity for me. And for us right now, it's pretty much we're gonna sit in our hands and just wait it out. Let me check on the daily chart. Let me see if there's any major patterns. See, as you see, guys, we came down to a major support level, and on the daily chart as well. Let me tell you this: we broke out. We retested already. Like I said, we're just probably gonna come down one more time to that, and then it's go time. Our major resistance on the daily is the 134, 135 level. That's our major resistance. After that, here's the thing for me. I know there's a lot of speculations. It's ready to pop up here. It's ready to do all this stuff. I don't believe so, just because there's a lot of inconsistency in the UK right now. So there's no assurance that we're ready to do that. So for now, guys, let's just trade the low. Let's ride it out here. Breaks here. Let's just keep on riding it. A lot of intraday trades coming up. We have a break of this trend line on the daily. Big bullish candle. And hopefully we can get a small retest again. Hopefully we can. Because this bullish candle pretty much just busted through and then retested and shot up higher. But we're going to keep our options open. If we do get some type of retest, if not, we might put a buy stop if it breaks this structure here. We'll be giving up 20, 30, 40 pips, but the possibilities from there are endless. Right here we have a strong resistance level. I just pinpoint it right now. Strong resistance level here. So definitely it's good to wait it out. It's worth to wait it out. Hopefully we do get a retest of this trend line though. That would be ideal. That would be perfect for us to get a long position. Now this is the trick. If we do break here, guys, wait until the break of this trend line to enter short to your first target here. Don't see it breaking and enter a position, because this could definitely make the W here and then just continue higher. Very important key prices to look at. Now another of my favorite pairs recently, the Euro Yen. Yesterday was a pretty clear move that I was looking at, and it was pretty textbook. I don't trade like breakout, like momentum trades, but it was pretty textbook just because I saw a nice break. Here's a perfect example of what I would like to happen with the DJ. Clear break, bullish candles, retested, W, and we're right now continuing higher. If the Euro Yen breaks this price point here, it's gonna go higher for sure. So that was a very good example of what I wanted to happen here. You have your pins to this pivot point, nice buy option. It was textbook, right to my target right here. I did say if this trend line rejects, we will fall down again, but we're fortunate enough to continue higher. Broke that trend line very convincingly. Then we had a very bearish candle, which I was waiting for, because this little pin bar was folding, it was unfolding, but I was very happy that this structure right here, the support here, held up and it continued higher. So yeah, as far as the yen pairs, this is what we're looking at right now. Euro yen, pound yen, they broke out of the channel. I think the most interesting one is the dollar yen. It's just there. It hasn't broken out of this structure, which I think once it does, I think once the yen breaks out of here, that's definitely going to be our peace of mind, where we can definitely have a nice little swing trade like that. But down to the downside, it's a little difficult. We've dropped so much. It's just difficult for it to keep dropping, but we'll definitely keep an eye. We'll move on lastly to our gold. Let me open up a new gold as well. Here we have a gold structure. Um, Definitely the number one thing I would observe is, I mean, looking, let's say, for example, you're looking for a position. I mean, what do you observe? You know, you have one, two, three, four, and then fifth that didn't make it. Um, Ideally, this would seem logical. Um, for sure, for sure. That would be logical. Um, I definitely want to see um how the stock market unfolds tomorrow. Mm. And like I said, I want to see how the markets are reacting to the yen, the strength of the yen. Just because a lot of countries do a lot of importing and exporting and a lot of business with Japan, so I definitely want to see how they're going to react to the crazy strength of it. Um, the gold is, I know a lot of people are waiting for to short it. I know it, but like I said, it's a waiting game. You do not want to rush gold. Like this pair will make you, and it will break you just the same. So here on the daily chart, if you want to have a good entry, wait until I think we possibly could rally higher. Or we have a break of this trend line and we have a clear retest, not just like shoots up and spikes. Clear retest, then you definitely could short it. So we will keep an eye on this commodity. Definitely keep an eye on it. That's my bias right now. I just don't want to short it yet. Just because right now the dollar index is very indecisive. Dollar index is very indecisive. And for gold, I like to trade it in levels, and I like to trade it with the strength of the dollar. So I want to keep an eye on what the dollar's doing for me to take a position. That's just the way I trade it, and it's been working. It works. It works just waiting it out and seeing what's to come. So definitely, this is a very key zone right now. We're at a very tight zone. We're pretty much just ready to pop. We're ready to pop. So it's a nice little triangle that we're down to our last squeeze. We're down to our last squeeze. If we cannot break the 1360, if we don't even go that high, we're safe to trade, I believe, to go ahead and enter a short position, stop accordingly. So that's pretty much it about gold. Other than that, guys, euro yen, pound yen, dollar yen, we must get precise movements. Like we're getting it right now. To take a position, like I said before, you want to enter position now, you can put like a 50, 60 pip stop loss, but the reward is tenfold, So, I mean, if you do want to wait for a retest, that's definitely for sure. Go ahead and do that. My bias on this pair is just I want to see a daily close right here. I want to see that daily close bullish on top of my pivot, and that's when I'll kind of look in the lower time frame short position to take. That goes hand in hand with all the pairs, guys. I'm waiting for a retest on the pound and on the euro to enter a possible long position. Otherwise, if it breaks my structure, we can definitely reevaluate. But that's pretty much all for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope I brought value to you today. Thank you.